Could she become the first female president of the United States? Washington, D.C. Today, the race to the White House is intensifying as all eyes turn to Kamala Harris, who could make history as the first female president of the United States. With a solid political background, a strong commitment to women's rights, and widespread support from various sectors of society, Harris is gradually solidifying her position in this fierce competition. If Kamala Harris becomes president, it will be a historic turning point not only for the U.S., but also for the global feminist movement. Harris is not only the first woman to hold the position of vice president, but also the first woman of color and South Asian descent in such a powerful role. For many, her victory would be a powerful symbol of gender equality progress. Women around the world would see in her a leadership figure who not only breaks gender barriers, but also proves that women can hold the highest office in one of the world's largest democracies. We are witnessing a historic moment, says Professor Sarah Lewis, an expert on feminism and political science at Stanford University. If Harris succeeds, this would not just be a victory for feminism, but also evidence that racial and gender barriers are gradually being dismantled. Kamala Harris has long emphasized the promotion of policies that protect the rights of women, the LGBTQ+ community, and workers. If elected, she may push for reforms across various sectors. Comprehensive healthcare reform. Harris has supported expanding healthcare programs like Medicaid and Medicare to ensure all citizens, especially women and children, have access to safe, legal reproductive healthcare. Enhancing women's economic rights. Harris has pledged to advance policies that support women in the workforce, including reducing the gender pay gap, assisting female entrepreneurs, and boosting labor rights for women. Humanitarian foreign policy. With her international perspective and extensive experience, Harris is likely to pursue a foreign policy focused on human rights, gender equality, and democracy. She may use the U.S.'s role on the global stage to promote programs that assist women and girls in developing countries. Judicial system reform and human rights protection. As a former Attorney General of California, Harris has deep experience with legal reform. She may continue pushing efforts to reform the police system, strengthen protections for minority groups, and reduce racial inequality in the justice system. Currently, public opinion polls show rising support for Kamala Harris, particularly among female voters, young people, and minority groups. According to the latest Pew Research poll, her approval rating has surpassed 45%, with many people praising the policies she helped implement as vice president. Political analysts also believe that the strong backing from women and minority voters will be a key factor in her potential victory. Kamala Harris has a diverse and widespread voter base, from middle-class white women to minority communities in major cities, says political analyst Mark Shields from CNN. This is a significant advantage compared to other candidates. However, Kamala Harris's path to victory will not be easy. Conservative groups and opponents are ramping up criticism of her policies, particularly those related to women's rights and human rights. In addition, many voters are concerned about the sweeping changes in economic and healthcare policies that Harris may propose. Harris may face strong opposition from conservative groups and big business, especially in reforming the healthcare and legal systems, says political science expert David Brooks. There will be major clashes if she pushes for progressive reforms. If Kamala Harris becomes president, the U.S. will witness a new era with many changes. The presence of a woman, especially a woman of color, in the presidency will mark a significant shift in the political and social power structure. This is not just a historic moment for America, but also a statement that women can and will hold the highest leadership roles, concludes Professor Lewis. Kamala Harris may become a symbol for a new generation of female leaders around the world. While the race is long and many challenges lie ahead, it is clear that Kamala Harris is in a favorable position to write a new chapter in American history, one where feminism stands at the heart of global change.